But the first thing about it, and
they call me the fat one.
And you licorice.
But is he over here studying food?
Like,
What's no. Hey, boo boo, what you got there, buddy?
What's in the picnic basket?
Hey, boo boo.
Listen, it's 7 o'clock.
People don't know. People don't know. Is he over
They
here
would never
studying
know.
food?
They would never know.
I ain't chopping it as well. Pick up me, but is he
They
over
would
here
never
studying
know.
food? All right, boy.
7 o'clock, brother.
Hey.
It's 7 o'clock.
With the compliments of, they hope me would have responded.
Yeah, but yeah, Zen.
But we
Zen,
know the truth.
Yeah.
Chris.
Because I believe in truth.
You can't throw me out. So. Anyway,
let me
heading over to this growing, I would say, growing dispute over the state of the official PM's residence,
which was livable,
and the 1.5 mil that
which was balloon
have said is required to make it livable.
The thing with that video,
former PM say no, it's livable as it is.
He said that 1.5 million it will balloon, but when I lived there,
it was good.
When I left, it was livable.
You know what I think is interesting, and maybe the government should put it out. I am sure in the last 20 years, it's probably $6-7 million has been spent on it.
Yeah, I would like to see the total.
I think it was 4.5 initially. I think we heard.
Right.
And we heard over time there've been mil here, mil there,
a mil here, a mil there,
half a mil there,
half a mil, you know,
a mil everywhere.
So former PM says livable.
Dr.
New
Friday
PM says Brack's gonna say
Brack's gonna say.
All right, so let me hear what the various parties have said.
Yeah, the video, right? Yeah,
Minister and enhancements to the Prime Minister's residence. $1.5 million for the Prime Minister's residence. 1.5. And I'll say this, from what I understand what they want to do. They used to talk about Ralph fixing it up, the Saddam Palace. I don't know who this one will be, Donald Trump. That number is going to balloon. And I'm saying to the people of this country, when I left that house, it was livable. It needed some repairs, but livable. I live in it.
The leader of the opposition, he was quick to speak about the enhancement of the Prime Minister's residence and a so-called fleet of vehicles. And the two senators on the other side, Madam Speaker, they repeated almost verbatim. So what is this all about? Madam Speaker, after a few days after the election, I went up to the Prime Minister's residence because I'm supposed to move in there. We go there, Madam Speaker, and it's quite clear that the place is not in a state to move in. I thought we were going to have to paint a little bit here and put some curtains and so forth and change some linen and some upholstery, whatever it is, just do cosmetic stuff. So we had a provisional budget. And we went and they looked at it and they said, no, this is not possible. So, Braxa was called, they got involved and so forth. And we said, okay, the professionals are here. And I figured, okay, a couple of months, 2 months and so forth, they'll get it ready. But then they said, Prime Minister, there's more serious problems here. I'm hearing now, today, that all the sheeting on the roof has to be replaced because it is corroded and in some places it may actually be leaking. I heard now as well, the electrical system. I'm not saying this. They said it is a fire hazard. That the entire electrical system in the residence has to be replaced. I wasn't expecting that. They said, Madam Speaker, the rails around the building is rotting and it's dangerous and it's urgent that it has to be replaced. I wasn't expecting that. So, Madam Speaker, there are other things that can be done, the upgrading and the remodeling.
Everything Friday said there, he on point. Sorry, everything PM Friday said there is on point. Did we hear anything different when we went there?
No.
Okay.
Did we hear anything different
when we
got there?
To clarify, when we pulled up at the residence on Thursday, we were briefed by the head of Braxa
Right.
and his technical team,
Right.
which were senior engineers like electrical engineer, a structural
Structural
engineer,
engineer.
and a plumbing engineer. Unfortunately, I was unable to capture that audio because the landscaper was there doing his job as well, so the mower was very loud, so we didn't get that audio. But he did make note that, you know, we had to manage your expectations because we might go in thinking one thing and it's actually worse than we think it is.
The man give you a warning before we go in the horror house.
And one of the things he pointed out while we were still outside was the integrity of the roof. He said, looking at it from here, you might not see it, but the roof's design was poor, which is what was contributing to the leaking of the entire property. And like PM Friday said in that response there in Parliament, the banisters around the property are happening,
Bro.
and are a safety hazard. And he said maybe leaking. No, there are clear signs of serious water damage.
Maybe.
Throughout the entire property.
You should have water.
Now, there's another image where he responded to about something else. Let me see, where was that?
The
image?
electrical.
The electrical,
So
yes.
the
hold on.
electrical room.
Let me find it. Where is the electrical room?
In the laundry.
Yeah. Hold on.
Next to the pipe.
I have the electrical room here. Look at this. Hold on. Open. This is the electrical they're talking about. That's livable. And directly across from this is the laundry room.
Yeah, but you have to actually see the ground.
You have to see the
because
ground, yeah. You have to
all
see
the ground. All
You
you're
get the
seeing is electrical lines.
Yeah, the whole ground is open.
wire all on the ground. all
Any
kind
sort
thing.
of water leakage in that building. And
Boom. You know,
listen. The three of us went in. I don't think the pictures actually
reflect what we saw.
really
doesn't.
show you how bad that place is.
Listen, we went in a room that he says, I think he said the children sleep in there or something like that. There's a you seen the long cross, that is wood lice, from the roof come down to the floor.
Right.
If you're seeing that, it simply means your roof is compromised.
There's multiple spots where there's wood lice trails.
Wood lice trails all over.
There are
And
multiple spots where you could see the roof leaking.
I think I was pointing at it somewhere there.
Yep, right there, self.
There are, but honestly, like when I saw the pictures last night, I'm saying, nah, this doesn't actually show how unlivable.
Yeah, but you know what?
The whole thing has a kind of like the windows are rotted out.
You can't open the window.
So they haven't been open, obviously. In
I sat down
long
by the
time.
piano to give them my favorite Elton John rendition and touch a key.
This is
On the ground.
this is one of the closets in the Prime Minister's, well, a dresser, chest of drawers, whatever you want to call it, in the Prime Minister's bathroom. Like, look at this. So when they say,
show the images of the bathroom, the like the Prime Minister's bathroom, and
okay,
I mean it's like something from the 60s.
I have some images of the fittings.
Something like what Napoleon used to use. And this man said it was livable. But you know that says a lot about the man. Eh?
But if you listen to Braxa, they said, what did they say? $500,000 for the electricals, because they have to rewire the whole place.
The entire place. Yeah, you have to move that panel
including
room.
all the main lines,
You have to move all them
move
wires.
all the
there.
panels.
Yeah.
I think they said what a similar amount for the roof.
Mm-hmm.
I think they said $500,000
$500,000 for the roof. Yeah.
Plumbing, like if you see like the kitchen and thing,
They had a kitchen area. Show the kitchen area.
Hold on. I just showing
with all those locks with all those locks.
Horse
on
and
the fridge.
staple on fridge. Guy, what kind of thing is this? You have a fridge and a freezer with horse and staple on it. What kind of thing is this?
Huh?
Nah.
Yeah, obviously from teeth, but
Come now, man. Nah, man. Nah, this is the Prime Minister's residence. And he's saying it was livable. Nah, man.
here's another image of where was that?
This one was
That was in the bedroom.
where is this? This is
That
mold.
was the bedroom?
This is mold in the residence office. So the Prime Minister's residence has an office, an official
Right.
office that
Oh,
is staffed. This
Yeah.
is the ceiling of that office.
Look at that. That gray area is seeing there, just in case
It's all
anybody
like
wondering.
mold.
It's mold.
Yeah.
And the smell in there, it could make you sick.
Mm-hmm.
It could make you sick.
Yeah, Genie taking forever to load up the images, but anyway.
Yeah.
But
guys.
again, while he loading, this speaks to me more about the man.
This
Nobody
next
would want
one,
to hear it.
this next one is the laundry room. That's the ceiling of the laundry room.
Look at that.
I mean, the interesting thing I would say is that there was clearly. Do you have the one where they said it was the Prime Minister's breakfast area?
Yeah. Hold on.
I mean, that was
The breakfast nook.
You think that was bad?
I thought it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I will share what is bad just now. Wait,
Look at it.
Look at that. Look at the stove behind me there. Like some little, them little kerosene stove. Who got on there?
Yeah, and then around it is like some sort of louvers which are all dirty.
What's the
and
cupboards? Look at that. Look at it. Look at that.
cupboards?
Look at the roof again. Look at that.
Yeah,
And you think, but that was livable, brother. Let me tell you something, right?
but it's I honestly I don't think the pictures are doing it
Any justice.
full
Nah.
justice.
You
Nah,
can't.
but-
You touch a
But
door.
what about the living room? That was
You got the bedroom with the beds and the mattresses and all them thing there.
yeah. That's some of them. But
Jeez.
look at the living room. This is what you were paying an interior designer
Let me ask though.
thousands of dollars.
These
to set up.
designs. This
in,
is what
in the Prime Minister's residence.
they pay for that, or the house come with that?
I want to know.
Nah, the house must come
I
with
would
that.
like to know.
Nah, the house come with that. The house come with that. I can't see you paying a designer X amount of dollars for that. The house come with that.
I would like to know.
The house had to come with that.
Anyway, when we come back, we'll share more images. We want to hear your views, but this livable argument, I find, I mean, I will say, the former PME, he bold-faced it.
Very.
He bold, because
Very.
I believe if you take most people into that property,
But it's how you interpret livable, you know.
they're gonna say it's not livable.
Livable is his interpretation of livable could be he inside, he ain't getting wet when rain coming, he ain't the breeze ain't blowing a name, hurricane can't lick down the structure. Maybe that's his interpretation of livable. By that token, a pig pen is livable.
Yeah, but I don't think, I'm not saying that it should be, a lap of luxury.
Right. Nothing super extravagant, but it should be
But-
decent.
But it should be decent. You can't ask a man or a woman to move out of
To
there.
leave them house.
Yeah.
Them
So
good,
we live in that.
them good property.
And that is why I told you. That's why I said this tells you a lot about the man. When we come back, I will tell you exactly what I mean. Right? Like, we're going to do some commercials and we're coming back. Boy, livable. Like, really.